And during the height of Hurricane Milton's wrath, powerful tornadoes touched down across Florida, some of them even breaking records. CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten takes a look at the devastation left behind and what may have led to the unusual amount of twisters.
Streets of some neighborhoods in South Florida still lined with a lot of debris, all damage of Hurricane Milton. And now we have it confirmed through the National Weather Service that we had a record number of tornadoes that touched down that day. By Florida standards, this tornado in Wellington and this one in Palm Beach Gardens are monster storms. The National Weather Service confirms they were EF3s like you might see in Texas. They're the only two on record here in the past 17 years. What is your thought about the power of this storm?
It's unparalleled. I never thought, I had seen Oklahoma, Kansas, places like that get these.
John Hardy lives in Wellington. He has a lot of damage around his home, some of the columns up front even coming down. And what used to be a tree-lined drive is now piles of debris in front yards.
Basically came from the right side over my house, so we had to tarp this immediately because it did I would say 80% of the tiles, and those are the heavy, thick Florida tiles, have come off the house.
Video shows the power of the twister taking down a pool cage in just seconds and dragging everything on a patio toward the swirling storm. A record 15 tornadoes touched down in South Florida on October 9th.
Only 1% of landfalling hurricanes produce tornadoes of EF3 ratings or greater, so this is a rarity.
Next weather meteorologist Casey Sherman explains we usually see much weaker storms here, but in this case, we had the right ingredients to form Texas-like tornadoes.
We had that sunshine that really kind of bumped up the instability, it bumped up the warmth, that sunshine warmed up the air, and we had a whole lot of humidity. And I think it's that kind of setup that really allowed for these robust strong tornadoes when you also get that wind field.
With the amount of damage done by those tornadoes, it's going to take a while for everything to be repaired and to get back to normal. One homeowner told us that at his place, he expects it could take up to a year. In Wellington, Ted Scouten, CBS News Miami.